Oh, no, spider is more important than power. Well, depending on the power, we can't see the spider, but there's it. Right next. Oh, nice one. Very, very nice one.
It's got a very interesting web.
Spotted, yeah. First of all, it's an orb spider. The specific one is called a garden orb. I'll answer that power question a little bit more just now, but we'll get back to that in a minute or so. Beautiful garden orb spider. And this is a brand new web. It's probably only been spun yesterday or even today maybe.
What are those? What is the
That line down the middle. Basically that's because it's a new web. Look at how beautiful that is. I must say this is one of the best examples I've ever seen of one, James. It's a spectacular web. That white, call it a line if you want, it's called a stabilimentum, and it serves a few purposes. If you look at the web in the sort of a slightly wider picture of it, the web itself is obviously almost transparent. You can't really see it. That's the whole point of it, or the whole purpose is to catch insects, something flying past, getting caught in the web. But what that stabilimentum does is it provides a visual line. If you look at it quickly, it looks like quite a big stick that's in that area. So it prevents bigger things from flying through it. Obviously a bird flying through this web won't be of any use to the spider except that the web will be broken. So it provides a bit of a visual aspect for something to maybe try and not fly through it. And it also looks like a little stick. So something flying past, maybe a little moth or a little cicada beetle or something, who knows, flying past might think, oh, there's a little stick, I'll go sit on that, and then look, it gets caught. As this web progresses, actually, James, remind me as well that we keep an eye on this whenever we come past. This kind of web will stick around for a while. It could be here for the next week or two even if it doesn't get damaged by something. So over time you'll see that stabilimentum, that white line, will start filling up with little husks of insects as well. So when the spider catches something, it'll spin it up in its web, close it into a little, almost like a cocoon looking cover if you want, inject the little insect with venom, and then the insect will start breaking down or start deteriorating the tissue, and then the spider can eventually eat it in that way by sucking in the liquid, if you want, from that insect. Spiders can't actually eat big parts of an insect and digest it later. They digest it almost externally and then just take in the digested food, if you want. It's quite a big spider. I want to get too close to it now just because we'll disturb it. And I'm sure it's been working hard to get this web so perfect. But with those legs spread out, it could sit on the palm of your hand, and the tips of the legs will be just over the edges of your hand. It's quite a large spider. Not that venomous. If you read the spider books, it tells you how to catch or collect them. It says hand to jar. One of my favorite little sort of almost comic lines that you get in some of these insect books. So you could just use your hand and move it into a little can if you wanted to catch it, but no reason to or no need to catch any of these things. Beautiful in its natural environment. A perfect web. Look at the details on that. Awesome. Yo, look at that. Now this is the underside of the spider. Hopefully over the next few days we'll be lucky enough to see the top of the spider as well. It's got beautiful colors on the back. Perfect spider as well, as perfect as the web. You can see it's got all 8 legs. At the moment making a perfect star. Again, you could, if you really wanted to get into this, you could say that at a quick glance might look like a bit of a flower maybe of some sort. So again, it could help to catch insects. And you're looking at the way we're looking at it now, the bottom of the X, that's where the head is. And you've got the main sort of body thorax part where the legs are, and then you've got the abdomen towards the back of it. Now again, without too much imagination, it could look a little bit like petals almost on that abdomen. And if you saw the other side of the spider, the top side, very colorful. It's even easier to imagine it looking like a flower then. Yes, that is an awesome view, huh? Well, we'll keep an eye on this for the next few days, like I said, unless something big runs through it or falls through it. We'll see some more of this. That is a textbook example of a web.